Assalamualaikum, dear viewers. In our previous videos, we discussed about the articles, the indefinite article and the definite article, the use of these articles. And in today's video, we will discuss about omission of articles. About omission of articles. That is why we will not use the articles, either indefinite article or definite article. Number first sentence, why we will not use any article, that is the before the proper nouns. Before the proper nouns. For example, a call is a proper noun. We cannot use either of the articles, neither indefinite article nor definite article. Glora, Srinagar, etc. जो भी proper noun होगा, any proper noun, you are well aware about the proper nouns, उनके सामने कभी भी कोई article use नहीं होगा. Number second, before abstract nouns, when used in general sense, जब भी हम कोई एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन जनरल सेंस में यूज करेंगे तो उस टाइम भी हम कोई आर्टिकल यूज नहीं करेंगे. दैट इज फॉर एग्जांपल ऑनेस्टी इज देयर, काइंडनेस इज ऑनेस्टी, काइंडनेस, पंक्चुअलिटी, हॉबी, virtue, etc. When these are used in common general senses, we will not use either of the articles. For example, we will see here, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the, and you see here that we didn't use either of the articles, neither indefinite article nor definite article before abstract noun honesty. However, there is exception. If these abstract nouns are followed by phrase or clause which modify them, that means there we will use article the. For example, the honesty or the kindness of my friend is well known. The honesty or kindness, the honesty of my friend is well known. Here it refers to some particular person's honesty or kindness. There we will use the article the. Number third point, before uncountable nouns. Nouns, when used in general statements, means we do not use article, either of the article and or the before uncountable nouns in when used in general statements. For example, milk, sugar, water, juice, these are uncountable nouns. And before them in general statements, general sentences, we will not use either of the articles before them. For example, milk is sweet. Life cannot exist without water. Life cannot exist without water. Milk is sweet. Before milk, we didn't use either of the articles. Before water, we didn't use either of the articles. But when these are used in when this uncountable nouns, when they refer to some specific nouns, then we will use article the. For example, it will be clear by the example that milk in the jug is sour. That milk which is in the jug, that is sour. That means that we will use article the when we refer to some specific uncountable noun. We will use the. Similarly, the water from that well taste sweet. So we refer this water, it refers to some specific water which is from the well, from some well that is sweet. Therefore here we will use article the before this specific water, before this specific uncountable noun. And number fourth point, where we will not use either of the articles a, an or the, that is before common nouns. Number 4, before common nouns or plural nouns, when used in general statements. For example, man, common noun, man is mortal. Common noun, man, and before this common noun, we didn't use either of the articles, neither a, an or the. Man is mortal. Plants are green. Plants are green. Plants, common noun, we will not use either of the articles. Similarly, children should drink plenty of milk. We will not use before children, this is common noun, we will not use the, a or an. But exception is also present there. That means if the common noun is followed by phrase, clause which modify them, we will use article the. Then we will use article the. For example, the man whom you know is a doctor. The man whom you know is a doctor. Whom you know, clause. Common noun. Common noun is followed by clause. Then we will use article the. Similarly, the woman in trouble is a beggar. The woman, the का यूज किया यहाँ पर, in trouble, phrase, and when it is common noun followed by phrase, we will use article the. Another example, the plants in our garden, they are fruits. The plants in our garden, that's we refer to some specific plants here in the sentence. Therefore, we will use article the before the common noun. And number 5th and last point, where we will omit the use of article the or indefinite articles a, an. Number 5th point, that is before the names of cities, villages, towns, countries, continents, days of week, days, months, sciences, languages, and some diseases. We will not use article the. For example, name of the city, Srinagar, villages, Gurura. We will omit the use of either articles an or the. Towns, Tanwara, countries, India, continent, Asia, Sunday, January, February, Urdu, Hindi, languages, and for example, AIDS, etc. We will omit the use of articles here before the names of cities, villages, towns, countries, continents, days, months, sciences, language, arts, some diseases, etc. However, if there is a group of countries, we will use article that. For example, we have group of countries here, UAE, United Arab Emirates. We will use that. United States of America, USA, group of countries. तो यहाँ पर भी हम the का यूज करेंगे. The UK, United Kingdom, US, the, and before these group of countries, we will use the article the here. So this was about the omission of articles. Nextly, we will take some other topic. Till then, take care.